Good morning everyone, welcome back to Coach Carl's Tennis at Home series and our series of challenges that we're doing in an indoor space of small enclosed environment so we can try these things out any time of the year, including when it's wet outside. We can just come inside, use a small space and try and practice some of our skills. Now we had a great response to last week's challenge when people were trying to go around the world. You can find that one on the website. Today's challenge is going to be a little bit different but hopefully just as exciting. We're going to be looking at a little bit of racket control, and this is the ability to control the racket face when it makes contact with the ball. Now we're going to use the volley as our example of control. The volley is just simply when the ball bounces off the racket face without touching the floor. Okay, so we're going to be using that as our starting point. So first off, let's look if you're quite young and you're just trying to gain a little bit of control. One way you could start is just holding your racket out, ball on the racket face, and then just push it up and give it a bounce and see if you can catch it. Okay, if you can do that, maybe you could try two. 1, 2. Once again, try and catch. Again, 1, 2, 3. Try and catch. Now you notice each time, what we're not doing, we're not flicking the racket. We're just giving a little bend to our knees and just pushing up, keeping the racket quite in a locked position. Okay, racket face is nice and steady, as you can see here. In a locked position. If you're having trouble with the ball, you can always try it with something like a bean bag instead. So you could try and just push that up and catch it on the racket face. Okay, so let's move on to the final stages of this challenge. So this is where we're going to go back to the racket and ball, and we're going to try and do what we call edges. So instead of bouncing the ball off the strings, this quite big surface area we've got here, we're going to try and use the edge of the racket. And what I want to see is you build in the rally up slowly. So you start off with 1 and a catch. Now this is really important. You must catch the ball at the end of your rally rather than it running away from you, because that shows you're still fully in control of the rally. So what we're looking for is something like this. We go 1 and a catch. 1, 2 and a catch. 1, 2, 3 and a catch. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a catch. So you see all of those I'm still fully in control of. Okay? So have a go yourselves and see how many you can get up to, but you must start off with 1 and a catch, 2 and a catch, 3 and a catch, etc. See how far you can go. So we have had some debate on the last challenge as to whether a red ball is easier to use than an orange ball, and effectively it is a bigger ball, so a bit more surface area, so you could argue that yes, it is a little bit easier. Orange balls, green balls, they're all the same sort of size, so if you can, try it with a normal sized tennis ball, be it orange, green or yellow. If you haven't got one of those, use this. But if we end up with a tie, the winner will be the one using the ordinary sized tennis ball. Okay, so let's see if we can build a big rally. So there we have a 20. Okay, see if you can beat that. So I hope you've had some good fun with trying to keep the volley rally going, just using the edge of your racket. Now, final sort of challenge for this week, if you manage to do the edges quite well, is to see if you can do around the world, an edgy, and then around the world, and get the ball back under control to a catch. So, something like that. So try that.